Hey, this is Greg McIntyre. I wanted to do a little bit of a rant today, but just talk about something that you need to know having to do with guardianships. So, guardianships are funny hearings and a different type of process that's kind of a quasi judicial process where a literally it could be a private person, a family member, or it could be the county, the state, petitioning to be in charge of someone who and prove that they're incompetent and then appoint someone to manage their money and manage their healthcare situation. And, definitely a valid hearing, really needed. But there are also things that you need to know about guardianships. And there are nightmares regarding guardianship hearings and cases. And I think that the courts take them too lightly. Let me give you an example. So, guardianships take away your right to make any decisions for yourself. Essentially, you can be confined to a nursing home, assisted living facility, placed there forcibly, and kept there against your will, without a true trial, so you could be essentially jailed against your will if that's what your guardian says is the right thing to do. That guardian could be an appointed attorney. But here's what you need to know. If you are ever in that situation, if you have a family member in that situation, there is a right to a trial by jury for a guardianship. It doesn't have to be in front of the clerk. It would still be in front of the clerk the first time, but then the clerk has to preside over a jury trial, a jury of 12 people chosen from the county jury trial list. So you have a much better shot of bringing out evidence and of having a jury of your peers declare whether someone is incompetent or not. So if there's ever a challenge, if you ever feel like somebody's being taken advantage of in a guardianship hearing or that's being rushed through, don't be afraid. Don't be bullied by the court system or anyone else in it, okay? Into not having a jury trial. A jury trial, in my experience, and I have a lot of experience with jury trials, I love them. They're the purest form of justice there is in our justice system, and in my opinion, and in my experience. So I would much rather have a jury of 12 judge a situation than generally a judge or a clerk any day of the week, 10 days out of 10, 7 days out of 7, okay? I mean, every day of the week, I would rather have a jury pick and judge as opposed to a judge or a clerk, okay? Because you're going to get, in my opinion, a more fair judgment in that situation, and it's not going to be as one-sided toward the state. Many times you have the state or the county Department of Social Services who are pursuing these types of proceedings against someone. Well, in my experience, they're given a lot of leeway in the court system, okay? Social services are given a lot of deference and leeway in the court system. As well, it's a government agency, right, in front of another government body. And then you also have guardian ad litems who might be appointed by the court system and paid through the court system that are also working in that situation. And it can feel like from the other side like it's a rigged game, I can tell you. However, don't ever be scared to say, hey, I want to go in front of a jury of my peers and try this case. Now, the statute, I'll just finish that up. I feel like Big Brother just cut me off there. So they don't want you to know. So what I'm putting out here. But there's some great people that are doing this type of work, okay? But I feel like our system does not give the constitutional importance of taking away someone's decision-making power and freedom that it should. That it's not given the weight and deference that it should be as it would be in a criminal courtroom. A criminal defendant is afforded all the rights of a jury trial and is afforded all the rights, of all kind of motions and everything else to take away their freedom, right? Lots of hoops you have to jump through as a district attorney, as the state, to take away someone's freedom in the criminal courtroom. It is too easy to do it in a guardianship case, and it's taken too lightly. And I would say that arguably the courts, the guardian ad litem who's appointed, has a duty to talk to the respondent about their rights to a jury trial, because if they don't raise them, they're waived, and they could literally be put somewhere against their will for the rest of their life without the benefit of all the hoops that have to be jumped through to remove someone's freedom as a criminal defendant. And I don't think that is right. And I think that needs to be looked at more carefully and considered more carefully to protect people's freedoms and rights before we put the state. I mean, everybody trusts the state, right? No. We need to trust family if we can. If we have family we can trust, we need to take care of our loved ones, and we need to give respect to family and restore family and quit depending so much on the state. Hey, I'm Greg McIntyre. This has been a Greg Rant, okay? Lawyer Greg Rant, and I just wanted to rant about that a little bit because it's kind of a big deal that jury trials are allowed in guardianships, and I don't think a lot of people know about them, and it's a rarely used thing. So I hope this has been educational for you. If you're going through anything like this, let us know. We can help. 704-259-7040. We have an office in Shelby, an office in Charlotte, and I'm in our Charlotte office right now. We would love to help. Thanks, and have a great day.